put these. I think that's so cute. Look at it in the mirror. So we did the mat next to the bathtub and we did the towels. So I think I'm gonna do the sink next. I'm gonna take this. I had to fill this up with half and half, so I said that in the last vlog, but I didn't show you. I found out that both of my dispensers are not foam dispensers, but it's okay. So guess what I did? Because I really like this smell from Bath & Body Works. I've spoken about this before. So I mixed this with the bulk liquid soap so that it could pump out like a liquid soap, but have the smell. So that's just kind of, because this was past the return time, guys. Like, I bought this a while back. Manifesting. But, anyways. I poured this one. And then I kept my bulk. And this was, I think, $5 for this. So, I don't know. That's just what I've been doing, just to not waste this. And it actually smells good. Thing this one doesn't have a strong smell. It wouldn't work if this had a smell though. It's like aloe vera fresh scent, but it smells like nothing. So now it smells like this. Perfect. Like this. I like this together, and then something over here. Toothbrush is here, but honestly I went ahead and put the toothpaste and like some other stuff in this drawer. And then there's like an extra half-finished toilet. Honestly, this is as much as I need in here, and then I'll just keep my toothbrush out. There's actually a haul clip on this, which I'll insert now before I set it up. So for the housewarming, I got myself one designer trinket thing and one niche candle. I'll start with the designer trinket. See the emboss? This is Ralph Lauren. Got it like secondhand thrift for literally nothing, but be super cute as like a makeup brush holder, or I was thinking like to hold my pencils on the desk or somewhere in the kitchen, you know. And I think this is gonna go many places with me. Now, deep teak. Now this is a blind damn. This is really a blind buy. It was recommended to me. I went into Deep Teak in the new biggest mall of Canada, biggest mall of Montreal, Royal Mount. I went into Deep Teak and I smelled all of the candles. I was very underwhelmed. I didn't find anything that was like cha-ching, especially because the candles were $112 or $115. I said absolutely not. But because I went to Deep Teak online before going into the physical store, or maybe they also tracked me in the store, who knows. The Facebook marketplace went crazy. They gave me all the algorithm, all the like people that were selling their Deep Teak candles, so I found one. The seller was really transparent. He said that he was not a candle person and he got it as a gift, and he posted it like 3 minutes ago, so I was first come, so first serve. Hopefully it smells good, because this one I was told would smell really good. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm happy. Yay, I'm happy. Yeah, apparently their candles are really strong, and they spread out really far and wide. This kind of smells like, on my nose it's a little bit oudish, very earthy, very clean green. It's perfect for the fall in my opinion, which is actually unintentional. It would be a great winter scent. Smells like the woods, but not masculine, like a feminine version of the woods. I'll put the notes on the screen in case anyone wants to try this one. Oh, maybe they have this little booklet. Let's see what it says. Nothing about the actual scent. I was really prepared not to like this and to resell it. But I really like it. And that was the diary entry haul. Next, I'm gonna use the soap dish first and then put this on top. That, and I actually have some jewelry that I need to Yeah, I like this. I like the way this looks. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. Yay! Now we're gonna work on the pharmacy. These ones all have my Dove soap, guys. There's nothing better than actual Dove soap. The other fancy stuff do not amount to you, girl. Also, I had 2 of these, but I used 1. So these are bath bombs from Lush. I think I'm gonna put them up here. I also have Epsom salt. This is like a Lush bubble bath soap. I'm gonna put it there. Yeah, the rest of the stuff, I don't have a lot of stuff, honestly. If you look at the thing, it's not a lot. I just have to throw it there. And when it gets too crowded, I'll limit myself and see what I have to stop. Okay, so it all fits. I have perfume. I know people were saying not to leave your perfume in the bathroom, so I actually might take this down because my perfumes come first. But hey, here's the rest of it. So you have bath bomb, soaps. These are just bath and shower stuff. Bath and shower. My oil cleanser. My regular cleanser, the CeraVe one, does not fit up there. So she's gonna be down in the under the sink cabinet stuff. I keep saying cabinet drawer. I don't know what word applies for what, but she's down. And we have these. This is my actual skincare. This is the only skincare product that I use. So I think the reason why this looks super simplistic, I guess, is because I don't have much to put up there. Oh, and this is my makeup bag. Do you feel like your places are a bit crowded? There's only one solution, honestly. Now, on top of the toilet, I have this metal tray I got from Dollarama. So cute. And I'm gonna be putting tissue in there, but I wrapped my tissue. I'll show you 1 second. Like this. Oh my gosh, this washing machine is loud. Hold on. This fall tissue. I also have an entry on why I did that, so let me put that in first. So I'm doing kind of like a housewarming. I don't know if there's a word for that for apartments, so I'm just gonna say housewarming. And I can't lie, I've been really impressed and inspired by a lot of homeowners that are online and they share their little tricks and tips and stuff like that. I've been watching all of these homeowners that have like 5 or 4 guest bedrooms, and I've been getting really inspired. So I have 3. And why am I doing this so early? Like, why did I do this before the move? Well, guys, you can tell by now I'm a bit crazy when it comes to things like this. I can't sleep. I get too excited. I can't sit down. I can't sit still. I overplan. I get excited. I do stuff. I get excited. I get excited. So that's just why. Also because moving, I'm traveling like, what, 15 days into the move. So I know it's going to be tight on time. Plus I'm in school. Plus I have full time. Like, it's really, and then plus I have to edit and post this eventually, so that's why like I jump ahead of the gun. But really it's because I'm excited, because if I was really like, you know, patient with it, you guys would have been getting this on the 4K ski. But we're on the iPad, so let me just jump into the idea that I got. One of the girls that I'm really inspired by, or that I watch a lot, I forget her name, gorgeous woman, her family owns a vineyard. She's that girl. Okay, she's that girl. She recently had a wedding. We don't have the same style or taste, you know, completely, but there's a couple of things that I really liked that she did with her home. And also she gave me this idea with the bowl of tissues. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on a bowl. I'm thinking more of a tray, because I saw this to be cute maybe behind the toilet. But if, yeah, behind the toilet. But basically what it is you get your tissues, you choose some guest paper towels of your choice. And this is great because this was actually supposed to be for the Thanksgiving and also for the plates. You know what I mean? Like kitchen and like just hosting towels. So I went to HomeSense. There was a specific look that I was kind of like going for. I wanted maybe something with some black. I originally wanted like this kind of like, you know, this pattern, but in black. If they didn't. So then I wanted it in blue. They didn't. But then I thought about it. It's October, it's fall. So I had to pick a fall color, but I didn't want to pick like that brown or like the orange, you know, the pumpkin patterns, because I just felt that was going to be a bit tacky. I needed something that could maybe double for spring a little bit, you know, double for summer sometimes, you know, something that is a little bit more my vibe. So I picked this one. Let me just show you how to do it. So using this, I'm going to show you how I got from this to these, and we're going to do the rest of them on camera. and then you'll see me set them up when it's time to set them up, and you'll know how I got there. The thing I like about these tissues is they're kind of thick, you know, and obviously if you get regular wrapping tissue paper, it's going to be harder because you can only use those for like birthdays and, you know, occasions where you need wrapping tissue. But when you're getting the toilet, well, these are for other things other than just this. Like, it's really mainly for your hands. I know some people were kind of like, ugh, the real clean freaks and the real freak cleans, they were like not really vibing with having their towels out when there's guests over because they use those every day. But these are for the apartment owners, the people that have all these 5, 6, 7 guest bathrooms. Like, obviously those are made for strangers to use. So some people were saying that when they have guests around, they take their personal towels out and then they replace them with either guest towels or these. So these can really be used in the kitchen, in the bathroom. Just want to tuck it snug as possible and move, like, obviously in one direction as snug as possible. And, you know, some people were just stuffing in the tissue, which you can do, but in this case, like, I just, isn't that so freaking cute? You guys don't understand, okay? You ask for a blessing, you get your blessing. Enjoy everything. Don't let nobody steal your shine. This is about to be a sermon. Don't let anyone, okay? When I say anyone, I really actually mean yourself, because I have this little voice in my head. She always want to hate. She's such a hater. She's a big hater. We've been dealing with this hater for literally my whole entire life. She's been hating. All she do is hate. And I've been working really hard to lower and like silence that voice, but sometimes she be hating. And I know I'm not the only one out there that feels like that. Sometimes you might feel like, damn, like I'm kind of watching myself from another perspective, and she low-key a hater. I want to tell you right now, she can literally put a sock in it. Like, we are here to enjoy every single part of any blessing, any thing we've wanted, dreamed of, prayed for, you know, and this is for you. Anything that you've really wanted for a while, when it comes, don't just skim over it. You know, sometimes we get the things that we want and then we're just like, what's next? You know, what's next? But then it's like, damn, if you really think about it, you told yourself you'd be happy when you got this, and you told yourself you'd be happy when you got something, right? Something that you might already have right now. And then you get that thing and you're still looking for something to make you happy. And we're gonna do that forever? You know, it's kind of crazy. Like, when are we actually gonna realize that the goal is to find happiness in everything that you do? Because my thing is like, look, if I'm saying, oh my gosh, I'm so happy I got my thing, my apartment, I get in my apartment, then I'm not happy. Like, I'm chasing the next thing to make me happy. It's like, damn, am I going to be doing this for the rest of my life? Absolutely not. So if you want to be excited about decorating tissue paper with me, go for it. If you want to be excited about, I don't know, going back to school, go for it. I know a lot of people hate school, and I'm like in the middle, obviously, like, But I remember when I was younger, before social media, school was really where I got to be with my friends, and school was really where I got to see like the people that I genuinely love, like every single day, and my haters and the bullies and the teachers I didn't like, you know. But school was that. School was really, I loved school. And I remember when summer was out, like, I had my sister, we would hang out and we would do things sometimes, but it was nothing like just the back to school feeling of going to see your friends again. And I was looking online and people were just moaning and groaning about school. And I'm like, thank God I wasn't online in elementary, because then I would hate on myself for being excited for school. Anyways, so I've been doing this. This is just a weird tangent, sorry. But yeah, be excited. Like, I really got hype about like picking out the tissue paper today. And the second I saw the idea, like, I let it sit. You know, I try not to act too fast because that's a little bad habit of mine sometimes. So I've been really working on being super intentional with everything in this apartment. And I sat on this for about like 2 months. And I was like, like, when you get there, like, if ever you really feel like things are missing, go and get you that tissue paper. And then today I saw someone use this idea on a smaller living space around the same square footage as my apartment, and I was like, sold. Let me go get my tissue paper right now. I don't even, no, you don't even have to tell me nothing. Like, I'm so, like, what? So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Honestly, now that like I've spoken about it, I don't regret a thing. Like every decision I've been making when it comes to this space has been out of pure joy and love and excitement. And you guys can tell this is not something I really genuinely felt like could happen. Like I knew it was gonna happen, obviously, but I was just so like, it'll happen when it'll happen. I never expected it to be this soon, or I always wanted it to be sooner, you know what I mean? So the clock caught up with me and the time is now, and I'm really making the most of it, because you only get your first apartment once. Eventually, if I stay on my channel, I hope this tissue noise isn't muffling my voice. If I stay on my channel for a long time, you guys might see me move into another space, and obviously it won't be my first rodeo, so I hope I'm not like super nonchalant redhead about it, because that would be kind of like, girl, you lost your spark. But I'm sure that, you know, when things become your new normal, they're not super exciting like they are in the beginning. So that's why I'm making the most of it now and showing you every little part of it. Get excited. Do this for your dorm. Do this for your bedroom if you have a bathroom in your bedroom. Okay. Do this for anything you'd want to do this for. If you want to wrap tissues and keep them in your room because you're sick, do it. Because you need to blow your nose and you want to, I don't know, just do what you got to do. Do what you want to do. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think of these tissue papers. Am I crazy for going crazy about this? Like, am I, you know what? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me I'm crazy. These will go. I like it like this, but I also think it would be cute like sideways like this. You know? It's so cute. Especially like it with this metal crate. Okay, it works. And I have these like vanilla scented, guys, it gets down to the vanilla scented garbage bags. Like, what is going on? Oh. This will go here. This is cute. Yeah. Have this. My bed soaps. Mostly for when I wash my hair. I'll have that. Seems to be fine. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, wait. Are you done packing?
No, I didn't even start.
Okay, c'est bon. we chose the seats. Il y en avait juste comme deux rangées qu'on pouvait être les trois à côté, so we took one of them. Tranquille. And then I'm just... on n'a jamais pris toute la rangée, genre... Tu vois, au moins on est sûr que personne s'endort sur nous.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have to interrupt some of the, you know, apartment stuff because I had maybe 15 to 20 minutes to pack before deep cleaning and then traveling. So this is me just trying on some outfits. All of them will be posted eventually on my Instagram. By the time you're seeing this, some of the posts have been up, so you could check out my DR highlight, and my Instagram is linked in the description box below. And so yeah, diary entry will be in a completely different country. Reporting live from the Dominican Republic to close off this video, do a little short bye-bye. I think this lighting is good. That was the beautiful bathroom. As I was editing it, I was low-key missing the apartment, but I was like, look, you're all the way in the DR. Focus on enjoying your vacation. But this also means that the next video might be like a short interlude, which would probably be just like a couple of clips and, you know, the cute montages, the cute vlogs. I don't know how long or short it's gonna be of my trip to the DR. So that would be like a cute little break, and then right back into the apartment content because we're going into the bedroom and maybe the living room or one of those. Another thing that I've been finding interesting is trying to find some big art to put up on the wall for my living room. So you're gonna see a little bit of that as well. And I know you probably saw like some background, or like there was one of the art fixtures that was already up, so details on that is also going to be in the next episode. I will have an episode that's just for decoration and like adding all of those extra little things. If you have any questions, or I keep looking down because I'm playing with my toes, they're so pretty. Know what I was saying, but that was that. I really hope that you guys are enjoying these episodes because I'm enjoying making them. So I know it's gonna be nice for me to relive this moment when my memory's wiped out. You know, when you get old and stuff, you lose your memory and stuff. But I will always have it in my memory. Like, I'll always have it in my heart. So I think like that's gonna be the memory I keep. But just in case, you know, when you get older and you start losing your marbles, maybe I could look back at these and be like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Especially if it's at a time where I'm like now with a family, like, oh my gosh, that's further down the line. Let's not even talk about that because let's live in our youth. And yeah, you know, if you have any questions, let me know. If you need links to anything. What is this over here? Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you need links to any of the things that were in the video, and I will provide. And also, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.